She's never felt better.
I recently heard the term micro-retirement, which is basically where you take incremental breaks throughout your career for 6 months to a year instead of deferring all of your retirement till the end of your career. And I am currently in a micro-retirement. I left my job 6 months ago. Like many corporate workers, I came to a point at the 10-year mark of my career, I'm 31 now, where I was feeling really burnt out. And I felt like I couldn't bring my best self to work if I moved from my last role straight into my next one. I wanted to work on my physical health, my mental health, work on family planning like egg freezing, take time to be with my family, and travel. And so those were the goals I set at the beginning of my time off. And so far, things have gone somewhat according to plan. So far, I've been off work for 6 months. And my initial plan was to take a long trip across Europe. But after leaving my job, I realized I was exhausted and burnt out physically, and I needed time to rest. I also started doing Pilates during that time, working out, going on walks, and spending a lot of time with my dogs. I also spent a lot of time at home, decorating and just nesting.
Katie, Pilates, you could do some Pilates. You work very hard.
Are you suggesting I need to do Pilates? I am tired because I'm doing that route, what they call balance, trying to balance all of the things in the life. I get it. We have pushed my generation, the millennials, a little too hard of go to school, go to college, graduate the degree, go to the corporate ladder, climb that corporate ladder, and you too will find success. Except it hasn't turned out that way at all for my entire generation. We were promised these things. You will be able to climb that corporate ladder. You will be able to buy yourself a nice house in the suburbs. You will be able to have that family. You will be able to do all these things. And it just seems to not have panned out the way we were told it was going to be. I get why some of these people with the burnout, what they're talking about, but I also question a lot of these people of their actual burnout. What does it mean? Oh no, you had to work a 40-hour work week and I just can't do it again.
But she needed an eye freeze. Didn't she say eye freeze?
Egg. Well, she said she needs her eggs frozen.
Oh.
She was freezing her eggs.
I need my hearing aid.
And that's, boomer. Listening to her, and if you watch her entire spiel, because there's multiple reels she does on this, she talked about how that first 6 months she had said, she was going to go to Europe. She said she spent a month and a half every day waking up, and she said multiple hours, like a couple hours every single day, sitting out in a chair in the sun.
Sounds like what I do.
Yes, but all right, well, here you go. This is what we're going to get.
I earned it.
But did she? I don't, what this means for the workforce overall.
Okay, so a legitimate question to be asked is, look, if you have the economic wherewithal, if you're not mooching off the American taxpayer, then Correct. More power to you.
Live your life. Go for it.
Yeah, if you want to live your life and not have the corporate burnout and go get your eggs frozen or whatever else she listed,
yes.
Okay, fine. But in the meantime, don't be going to get some social welfare program and mooching or living off the American taxpayers.
And that's precisely it. But because this woman, people are going to watch her and be like, oh, I want that too. I deserve that too. I earn that too. Mom and Dad, can you take care of me and pay for all my things while I'm doing this? She did say at the end of this long video she did, oh, I'll show you in another video how I financially did it. And then I couldn't find that video, interestingly enough. Did she delete it? Where did it go?
That's the key. Is it not the key?
But that's, yes. Yeah.